Okay, we are on YouTube now, and we were talking about crying, um, and related to cry, the power of crying. It is the title of this immersion. Okay, we are on YouTube now. Yeah. Yes, that's it. And I have questions for Ricardo, but now, by first, I will ask, what's your day today? How do you feeling, Ricardo?
I'm great. It's not Friday, but it's close.
It's close, yeah. It's one day to Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
And here I'm good too. It's the weather is good. Sometimes raining is raining,
Yeah.
and cold. It's not cold. It's warm. That's good.
Yeah. If you
Uh,
remember, it's Santander.
yeah, Santander.
Similar to here,
Yeah,
my city.
yeah. Yesterday was dangerous here. I have a lot of lightnings.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I need to disconnect all my electronics because I have
yeah.
problem with. Yeah, here I have a lot of lightning. It's dangerous. Okay, Ricardo. Before this, we are watching a video about crying and why does human cry? Yeah, is the
Yeah.
question. I have the first question for you. What are some common emotional triggers that can make humans cry? What's your opinion about this?
That's interesting because, well, the human are so different to each other. No? So that's the same situation could some people cry and they're not, yeah, the others not. So sometimes I watch a movie with my wife, for example, I cry and my wife don't, and the opposite occurs too. No? But well, essentially, sadness or happiness bring tears in in eyes. No? So that's the human body. It's well, the person that created the human body was smart, and so it's necessary to let the avoid your eyes became how do you say, dry. So in this case, any kind of a lot of emotions could bring tears in eyes. So, but I believe that's the most common is sadness or happiness when you have some kind of event and the became a sadness in your mind. This kind of feeling make you cry, and the opposite too. The I believe that the extremes is more common, the people crying. That's it.
Yeah, but thank you for sharing your opinion. This subjective, this theme is difficult. Try about feelings is for me is the most difficult
Hmm.
theme that can happen for me. Yeah, and cry. As you said, it's personal. The people is different, and the thing that make you cry maybe will not happen with me. Um, but I agree. Exists various triggers that can be people crying. Sadness, as I said, is of course is the primary. I
Yeah.
believe that when people is sad or if overwhelmed with something, is the body respond with this emotional and people cry. Yeah, for a pain or when it's so wrong, I get so angry. I believe with the emotion um, is so strong. Yeah, it's possible people cry for being happy. Yeah, do you know people that cry a lot because it's so happy when something wonderful happen in your life. It's possible cry because I have a kid, or cry because have a party. Yeah, is exists to a lot of trigger that can make people cry. It's possible cry when you see the other cry because you're
Yeah,
feeling the pain of the
exactly.
other. Yeah,
It's common.
uh, it's common. It's common. I believe it's more common for me. Uh, be cry for others than the things that happen with me. It's crazy, not?
Yeah.
That's it. Let's go see the next. How does tears help convey emotion when your word might fail? Yeah. Uh, what's your opinion about this?
Well, sometimes I'm not sure about this question because, well, for me, it's out of my control when I notice or watch a lot of different events. These events make me cry, so it's not possible to avoid sometimes. But I believe that one of the possible uh, helping helping it's sometimes a particular person have difficult to express yourself using words, and when another people notes that the other person is crying, maybe is possible send a message that, I don't know, for example, you gave a gift and another person don't express using words, just crying. And so in this case, I believe that's the the image sending us all of words that's you need. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I see. I know have some people. I have my granddad. Yeah, my granddad is I don't know, don't is not good with words to say things, but it's possible see when he's happy and cry about this because have feelings. I believe feeling is when you see people crying because have a feeling. Sometimes it's possible to understand what happened more than the words. Um, I believe emotion is like universal expression. When for children mainly, children don't know what happened with our feelings, but it's possible understand because crying, mainly babies when have hungry or have
Yeah.
fear, cry, or don't understand something, cry, uh, is more common. Adults, I believe, is more difficult to understand. Yeah,
I believe that.
it's not visible. Yeah,
Yeah, because the babe is the only way to communicate with the world. So, so if you if the babe call your attention, is the only option for baby is crying. So it's common. Sometimes some mother, after some wild convivence, if your baby, it's common. Oh, my baby is crying, but is because of hungry or because of uh, stomach ache or another thing. So it's a way of the communication. And I believe that the when you become adults, is keep is one of the way to communicate with other people. But certainly, when you became humans and could talk, is a lot of different options. So in this case, when we became adult, this kind of communication is
more,
less used. So
it's more complex communication.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's uh, when we as a children or a baby is like a tool that is
Exactly.
coming with us is natural,
Yeah.
crying. Yeah. Uh, I don't know the video that we are watching talking about human is the only kind of animal that is detected the crying. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The others animals it's possible have fear or have pain or um, but crying with tears is only human is detected. I don't know if it's true, but the video talk about this. Do you agree with this, Ricardo?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Do you believe the human is the only that the only what only the animal that's crying?
According to the video, there are others animals, but I'm not sure no, if you when the animals crying is a tool to let your let their eyes avoid that the eyes became dry, or if you a natural answer when, for example, the animal feel pain and they start to cry. I'm not sure, but yeah, certainly the animals crying. But if you connect it to the feeling or not, I'm not sure.
Okay, that's it. And what is the benefit of crying when you have when you're feeling when you feel some you feel sad, for example? What the benefit of crying for
Well,
you?
I watch a news, or I'm not sure if you watch in social media or in other things. So instantly, no, not instantly, instinctively, I don't know. Uh, when do you cry, you make your, I forgot the pulmões, né? Lungs acho que é rins, né? So in this case, when you try to,
The
you are
lung,
crying, Lung?
Não.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quise nem sequer rim. Nada a ver. So in this case, when you crying, your breath, it's provokes some movements and they feel better this part of the lungs. So in this case, is provoking your body more a calm feeling, let your body more relaxed. So instantly when you start to cry is a kind of tool that the body uses to let your body more relaxed. So I'm not sure, but it's
Yes,
according the video. Né?
yes,
But
a technical part. Also,
yeah, some people
yeah,
use
it's good, it's good.
started to breathe a lot and normally without crying. So just breathing. But another people don't think about it, I don't know, or don't use this technique and naturally the body have this kind of tool to let your so it's common when the people after the people crying normally you becoming more relaxed. It's kind of it's like release your feelings, and so in this case sometimes it's good. uh, it's a kind of relax, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Having when you cry, is is have this I don't know this things happen with your body. Yeah, like you said, the brave deep. It's possible to express emotional. That's it. I believe you said all about this. Let me see more one. Uh, for you, is better cry or hold back?
It's better cry or
Hold back. Also hold back this feeling. Hold feeling.
okay.
Yeah.
uh in my case it's not possible to avoid, so when I watch a, a, a film or I don't know a cartoon, I'm a cry people. So I'm a cry person, so it's not possible to avoid. Sometimes it's not so good, because the people uh, start laughing or mm,
Judge you.
make jokes or something like that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, or not, I'm not sure. It's not possible for me avoid.
Yeah. Men's cry.
But yeah,
Do men's cry.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
I believe.
well, I believe that is better. You you have a balanced person. So, but as I told you, if you don't cry for any kind of reason, it's not so good. And the opposite too. If you cry for any kind of situation, it's not good too. I believe that's the better is you are balanced. So, and they certainly uh, when it's not necessary the other people cry too. For example, uh, well, it's not necessary the other people crying to really feel that I don't know, some kind of movement. Oh, okay, I made this movement, for example, gave a gift or say some words, and what's mean is not exactly the only situation that's possible to really notice if the other person is cry is really happy or sad. So It's not necessary,
Yeah, well,
because it's your perspective, not the other person. Because sometimes the people don't cry, and it's a really emotional because, for example, a gift or another kind of. So
yeah, it's not a real cry when you have emotion. Uh, I don't know what happened with me. I'm. It's difficult. I cry when I receive
mhm,
something or have this kind of movement for me. But I will answer one question that I will ask for you is the things that make me cry. Okay, it's common for me see where I cry more when I watch a movie or a cartoon. I feeling this emotional, or when I see someone crying for something or have some things that is uh, I feeling emotional with something. But when things happen with me, I have this difficulty, yeah, to meditate and to cry. I'm a kind of person that hold this. It's not hold because I don't have the feeling to cry, but I feeling sad. I feel it tot
sure,
bad, but I don't know what happened with me. I don't cry. I cry. I don't remember the last time that I cried with things that happened to me. But
it's not
for
right or wrong.
no, but when I go to weddings, a wedding, um, I cry when I go to see to people wedding, or I cry when I see I don't know a baby born or a
Mhm,
happy history about some things. I have this feeling, but I don't know. Sometimes I have this perception that I need to cry. I need to cry, but I it's impossible to me uh, stimulate this feeling to
mhm,
this um, this response, yeah, of I think if I cried about this, maybe will be better for me because when I believe then when we cry is a kind of situation that is possible clear your feeling, clear your mind about this. I remember this, yeah, but I don't know what happened with me. Yeah, I cry in situation more extreme, like funerals, for example.
yeah,
Uh, I remember I was in funeral of a friend, a mother of my friend is my friend too, and I don't cry in the any time, but when I was buried, and this person go go to see sepulted or buried, and in this moment I cried. Yeah, I don't know. And all the time I was not so strong. I don't feeling emotional enough to cry, but have the moment that I have this perception that I will not I will not never see this person. I cry.
mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
As I told you, it's not right or wrong. So
Yeah, not,
it's,
but
yeah.
it's a perception that I have with my feeling. It's not
Mhm,
right or wrong. And I don't believe in this um, this misconception about the people said have this judgment. Men don't cry. I believe my dad cry more than my mother. My
yeah.
dad my is don't have connection. Yeah, it's crazy. I disagree with this expression. Uh, let's see more one. No, no, no. Yes, do you believe the cry, um, have affected more people, impact personal. Number six, impacts the interpersonal relationship and connections between people.
Mm,
How do you think cry impact
I
this?
believe that it shouldn't,
Mm,
because, as I told you, the people are used just noticing that another people is really gave a real importance to a gift or word or any kind of situation just when other people are crying, but it's not exactly a rule, and other people could
yeah,
be really emotive about some circumstance and they're not crying. So, but certain, I believe that is this kind of situation because of our humans not so mature, certainly sometimes provoke more connection. For the other hand, when another person notes that you are crying, so in this case, sometimes the another person could use, because when you are crying, it's you are exposed. Oh, for example, a relationship between a girl and a man. If you one of them crying, they are more exposed than another person could. Uh, how do you say? Se aproveitar. So,
yeah, yeah.
oh,
It's
this person is really fall in love with me because I'm crying a lot or something like that. So in this case, another person could take advantage from this. And
yeah,
if this person don't cry, maybe it's not so clear. And that's kind of situations is one of the reason that some person try to avoid to cry. So because when you are crying, normally for the most part of the people, you are exposed yourself, so your feelings and so.
you're vulnerable. Yep.
And yeah, exactly. In the other situations, is about the I forgot the machismo sometimes. Oh, the men don't cry or something like that.
Yep, yep.
So
It's
so in this case, this kind of situation could provoke in some persons avoid this kind of situation, or it's me crying. So
yeah, I agree with you. Totally agree. When you said about vulnerability of person that is crying, yeah, have a lot of stories that, of abuse or harassment, uh, abuse of people that use this moment uh, to manipulate the personal, yeah, mm, have a have sex with women that is in vulnerable of your feelings is like hate, yeah, it's not good. And you said about the uh, this this prejudice about men's cry, yeah, men's cry all the time. Men's are human, yeah. I believe that
mhm.
is not don't have connection with gender, yeah. Do you believe men's or women have gender for that cry more than the other? For you, what do you think about um
Yeah,
women, men's?
Well, the society made judgments most much more about men than women. So in this case, if you some women cry or not, it's less judged than, for example, a man. So it's it's common. If a woman cry, it's not exactly a huge situation.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
when the man, not today, this kind of situation improve a lot, but there are some problems yet about this situation.
men's cry
And
secretly.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
someone, not
Yeah.
me, but a lot of uh, it's sometimes this particular person have a lot of problems during your life in this specific topic, because I don't know when this person were a kid, uh, the people laugh or another kind of trauma. And so in this
Yeah.
case, when this kid grow up and became an adult, uh, this kind of situation became blocked in your brain, and so uh, it's avoid as soon as possible to crying. So,
Yeah.
but as I told you, I believe that's the natural feeling for any kind of person. So that's okay. I don't could mention myself, but well, if you, as I told you, I some people could became really emotive about some aspect and not crying. So this case, I believe that's the people could pay attention and make question. You like? Do you like for or something? It's much better. And the other person, believe me, I'm really appreciate your movement or your gift, for example.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard about this expression, crocodile, cry of crocodile.
Exactly, exactly. I'm not
Uh,
sure if in English is
I don't know.
like Brazil. No? Probably
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, probably. I yeah, I know people that have this crocodile to try to have emotion that is
Crocodile tears,
serious. Yeah,
something like that.
crocodile tears. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. You told about a thing that men's is used and when you is a child that is for your friends if you feel cry. I don't know nowadays. I told them I'm talking about when I was a child. If you cry and have it's possible laugh about you. It's not good. And men try to supri, su, suprimir. I don't know this feeling. Yeah, but don't happen with me. But I saw in some situation. I saw in movies some situation that the man is totally is a leader of a group or your family of your or something and have problems that is possible cry but don't want to cry because if you cry you share the feeling and the group will become sad too and need to hold the emotion. Because if the man or the guy, I said the man, but maybe the woman, cry or be sad, the other will be sad too, and need to be strong. Yeah, I don't believe this is good. Have this hold this feeling, uh, but it's a kind of thing that's happened. Okay, I don't know. I don't have more time for talking about this. I will finish in YouTube. If the people that is watching on YouTube don't know Talking Talk, come for talking with us in many languages is good practicing. It's not important only the subjective. It's important practicing English. You try to have this moment to share your opinion and try to use the words that you learn. Okay, I will finish in YouTube,